Alright, that's the wheel too, you and all the other wonderful goodness. Hey, what are you doing? Damn. Shit, looked like he had a suicide wish. He just walking right out into me. Man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just wondering why that dude just really wasn't trying to stop. That boy had no intention on stopping. Like he wasn't even looking. And he just said, F it. Zip through these dudes real quick and get up here because most of these people are turning. Yeah. I mean, my man was just walking. He was just really on his chill. Like, I'm crossing the street, jaywalking, middle of the street, no crosswalk, no signs, no nothing, and I ain't looking. Why? Because I got a turban on my head, and that's what you do when you got a turban on your head. Cruising by the wheels of soul, 1%ers. Ain't nobody out hanging right now, otherwise I'd, do my peace outs to them. But I'm heading to my cycle shop. Going to take Anaya in. Get a few things checked out, a few things looked at, make sure she's good to go before this season really breaks all the way through or breaks out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there by a damn drip, right? Great. Smart move. Yeah, get dripped on. My work schedule kind of keeps me from being able to do some of this stuff myself. And I apologize if I sound kind of muffled, but I got the nice, the whole little warm, toasty face baklava, that's a dessert, whatever it is, balaclava, whatever the damn thing is. I got the whole little face thing on. Gonna get the general checks and balances done, make sure everything's good for the season, get my tires looked at, make sure they're good and adequate to get through another 6,400 miles. Really, I suppose that was my fault. It's a bicycle lane, not a motorcycle lane. If I had the time, I would stop off at my post office. I recently established. Why are you putting your reverse lights on? What the hell? Yeah, I recently established the post office. So if you decide you want to send me a letter bomb, please don't. I don't like letter bombs. I'd rather have a physical bomb or a bomb pop. Or a birthday gift, because my birthday is 365 days a year. You can do so. Every light. At P.O. Box 218. Shit, I forgot. I think it's 218. P.O. Box 218. Wyncote, PA, Wyncote, PA 19095. Price includes shipping and handling, all that good stuff. I don't expect anything, but that's cool. I had an opportunity to go ahead and get it done, so I went ahead and did it. Hey, you can't do that. You don't have a motorcycle. Yeah, so what I wanted to talk about right now was to do a quick little review, my first impressions, not even so much a review just yet, but my first impressions of my 360 Fly 360 degree action cam. Got out on it for the first time, and I suppose I have some opinions on it. As you can tell, it's not here today, but that's the objective of today's vlog. So first impressions of the 360 Fly action cam. If I had to give it a star rating from 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being crap Ola, I would probably right at this point give it a 3.2, maybe a 3.1. I don't know, maybe a 3. Being an early adopter of things, which I kind of like doing just because I'm a techie and a geek and all, and like to get my hands on stuff ahead of time and be the first one and try it out and see what the things are, especially really new technology. I already have the understanding that things aren't going to be necessarily perfect when you have like a brand new technology. So with that in mind, I already knew that it wasn't going to be the perfect thing. But even still, it's good. It is good. I'll give it that. But it definitely has some room for improvements. Definitely needs, some tweaking for it to really be mainstream great. First thing, the video quality. It's supposed to be 1080p, but of course it doesn't look like 1080p. It looks like maybe 720, and that's watching the footage straight from the camera. It's not great. It's good. The footage that I put up on YouTube, and this is number 2. The quality of the YouTube render is, at least in my experience, is absolutely horrible. I've seen other people's Fly 360 footage, and theirs looks pretty good. It was in the mid to late afternoon, so maybe the light wasn't quite so good for it. So I'm kind of chalking my experience up to that. I should have just been in the daylight. If you follow me on Facebook, or even Instagram, I think would have some of the embedded video from my 360 Fly account, which I guess they don't do any rendering of any post rendering or whatever whatever the terminology is. They don't do. It's much better quality than what came out on YouTube. But I really got to look at that and see if I can figure out why my footage came out so bad on YouTube, where other people who put theirs up looks pretty okay. I think the camera actually would probably get a 4 out of 5 if we were just talking about the camera alone. Hey, dude, can you freaking pay attention to what you're doing? The camera ew, why do I sound like that? The camera will only record in 10-minute clips. It records in 9-minute and 59-second clips, which is an interesting number, but that's not terrible because you can get a good amount of content in 10 minutes like that. So that's not the worst thing. It's got 32 megs of internal memory. You can't add on to it, but that gives you, based on what they say, about 2 hours of recording time, which is plenty for that camera. I don't think anybody would consider using that type of a camera as their main vlogging camera or main action camera or anything like that. However, uploading is limited to 2-minute clips, just 2 minutes. So out of that 10 minutes, you got to find 2 minutes. Now the software on the Android, which is the phone I have, I can't speak for Apple, but the software on the Android platform will let you cut the clips. It will let you do some very, very basic editing. There's no effects. That's the word I'm looking for. No effects. You can put filters on things once you're done, but you only have 2 minutes to play with, which is extremely limiting. I haven't been able to figure out how to incorporate that footage into like a regular vlog and keep the 360-degree sliding, tilting, action and whatnot. One of the videos I put up shows what happens when you try to do that, and it just opens up the image to like this open, like a panoramic view, and you got your front and your back on one side and the other. So, but you can't do the whole tilting and swirling and thing like you can when you put it up alone. Also, if you try to put the footage up on YouTube by itself in a 2-minute clip, but then allow YouTube to do any editing of it, like if you want to put the YouTube music on or use any YouTube editing, it re-renders it and takes away that ability as well. I've learned that. So those are some serious limits. Like the video that I tried to put up, I wanted to put the footage embedded like in my vlog, so that you just boom, switch to it and do all your thing, but it didn't work out like that, obviously. From like one 10-minute clip to another and then put it in 2 minutes. Now, in order to do that, what you have to do is download what's called the desktop editor app for Windows, or I guess for Apple. And in that you can join the clips together. You can't do any other editing in there besides join them. You can join them, you can upload them if you want to, and load them up to your 360 Fly account. But you can't actually do any of the other editing. So you'd have to join the clips together on a desktop app, then copy them over to your phone, and edit them from your phone down to the 2-minute clips, and then you can embed the music that 360 Fly has available for you to use if you wanted to put any type of a score to it. And there's about 30 songs that you can use. It's not a lot. It's not like you got a wide library available. So the software is much more limiting than what the phone, what the camera is capable of allowing you to do. Come on, come on, come on, come on! What the fuck? Oh my god. So, trying to think of what else. I think for first impressions, that's about all I have right now. I think it's a really good camera. For $400, do I recommend it? No, not yet. I don't think there's a better one out there from what I've seen. But I do not recommend going out and getting that camera yet, especially if you're thinking about using it for vlogging. It would make for some great action sequences, so you could capture some really good stuff. And being able to have that 360 outlook is awesome. However, I think it's a little overpriced for the everyday user, and a little too limiting. I don't know why I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. Limiting, but a little bit too limited for every vlogger to really use and really be able to take full advantage of. I think they need to really work on the software. I saw a sneak peek video where they're coming out with one, I guess later this year, that can do 4K. But at this point, I'm not convinced that their 1080 is even of the quality it should be. So maybe hopefully the 4K would also improve the 1080. That might make for a much better experience. But definitely being able to extend out the length of the clips really would help. Getting some more editing features in there, being able to incorporate it into regular video, because I'd much rather be able to throw some of that footage into a vlog than to have to make a full vlog of that footage. Those are my first takes on the 360 Fly 360 degree video action camera. And I will be getting more footage up though. The investment's already been made. Nothing coming. So I will be getting more up. Oh, is it? This used to be where the motorcycle safety course was. Wonder where they do it now. This used to be right. That used to be the lot right there. All right. Here we are. 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 So on that, I will put an end to this. Hey, cutie. And say peace out. Holla. Till the next one. All that good stuff. You know what it is.